Hey everyone, I know I've been gone for a while. It's been like 6 months since my last video. Sorry about that, I've been pretty busy, and I got sick a couple times. But I assure you, I've started collecting clips from my Ape Escape video, so you should expect that sometime this January. So I'm basically just gonna go through the 2009 games I like the most, and give them quick little reviews. So yeah, I hope you enjoy my little reviews. Here are my top 10 favorite games of 2009. Number 10, Scribblenauts. Scribblenauts is actually a pretty simple game when you get right down to it. All you have to do is get to the star right. Of course, the main thing about Scribblenauts is you can make anything appear that you want to, as long as it's not offensive or copyright protected. If you want to make a mouse appear to scare that elephant away from the star right, then go ahead. If you want to make a rocket ship appear to take out aliens, then go right ahead. If you want to make Cthulhu appear and destroy all your enemies in bloody rage, you could do that. It's a game where you play the way you want to. Here's a hint, don't use a nuclear device. Everything dies! The funny thing about that is, you can make a bomb shelter, and you can put Maxwell in it, and he is completely protected from regular bombs. But drop a nuke on him and goodbye Maxwell. I've gone through the game and completed just about everything. Scribblenauts, you have a DS, you should own it. Number 9, Plants vs. Zombies. I love this game. And here's the thing, I'm not a big strategic fan. I keep as far away from RTS and stuff like that as I can. I've never played a tower defense game until this one. When I saw the screenshots, I thought it looked pretty interesting, so I tried the demo, and sure enough, I wanted it. I went out, bought myself a copy, and proceeded to do nothing but play Plants vs. Zombies for day after day after day. Seriously, if you've never played this game, go buy it right now. You will not be disappointed. You are defending your house, and the only thing that separates you from the evil zombie horde are plants. Plants that shoot, blow up, form a defensive line, give you energy to power other plants, or devour zombies whole. I'd continue, but there's no way that my words can convey how fun, hilarious, and utterly addictive Plants vs. Zombies is. Number 8, Crystal Chronicles Echoes of Time. Now, this game is pretty much what I asked for. It's a Crystal Chronicles game with online. Choose from 4 different races and play with your friends. It's a little bit laggy online, but it's not so laggy that you can't manage. I've played through the whole game, and it's just really fun to get together with your friends, travel through some dungeons, kill some monsters, collect some treasure. I mean, the story's not fantastic, but for a dungeon crawler, it's good enough. I wouldn't recommend you play it alone, but get some friends together online or offline, and the game's a blast. Number 7, Ghostbusters. This is actually the only game on this list that I didn't go out and buy myself. Thanks to my friend, I was able to borrow it and play it through the end. I think the most important thing that this game has going for it is the presentation. The Ghostbusters look just like they did in the original movies, and the voice acting is really, really well done. It easily makes it feel like you're watching Ghostbusters 3. The gameplay's pretty good too. I wish the game was a bit longer, but that's pretty much my only complaint about it. The ghost capture mechanic feels really natural, and it really feels like you're struggling to suck that ghost into the stupid trap. Yes, you can tell by me using the word stupid that this game can get kind of frustrating at times. I didn't get a chance to play online as I didn't have live at the time, but I might come back to it someday. Number 6, Muramasa Demon Blade. Let's get straight to the point. Muramasa looks beautiful. The character animations are fluid, the flowing backgrounds are absolutely breathtaking, and the colors are vibrant. Now let's talk about the combat. Several reviewers have said that the combat can get a little repetitive at times. And while I do agree, I never found it to get boring. You're given a lot of different combos and skills at the very beginning of the game, and you can use them in very intricate ways. Not to mention that you can make dozens upon dozens of swords, each giving you a completely new special ability. The story is probably one of the best I've ever heard from a hack and slash game like this. They really did a fantastic job of using Japanese mythology for the bosses and enemies. If you own a Wii, you need to buy this game. Number 5, Prototype. Let's get to the point right away, just like we did with Muramasa. Prototype doesn't look very good. When compared to a lot of the best games that came out this year, its graphics don't really hold up. Not to mention that the people in the city are just walking around like zombies and don't really have much of a personality. But still, that doesn't stop me from loving this game. You could jump from building to building, you can run up buildings, you can glide through the air, you can absorb people to take on their appearance, you can jump into military vehicles, you can turn your arm into a whip and take down Apaches, you can rip a tank apart by turning your arm into a saw, and most importantly, you can do a karate kick to a helicopter. Number 4. Punch-Out! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Well, how the heck am I supposed to differentiate it from the original anyway? A lot of people have been claiming that it's pretty much the same game with different graphics. Only to a point. They added several characters that weren't in the original. They gave every single old character completely new moves. And after you complete the game once, you get to go into title defense mode and fight them all over again, except they have different moves. Another new feature includes the ability to save up your stars to have a much more powerful Super Punch. In my opinion, Super Punch-Out will always be the greatest in the series. By the way, if you haven't played Super Punch-Out, your opinion on Punch-Out games does not matter to me. This game is fun. I haven't really tried that much against Donkey Kong yet, but I'll beat that ape someday. Number 3. Kingdom Hearts 358 Half Days. One of the things that surprised me about this game is that it's actually not that hard to run around with a D-pad in 3D space. Why? Because you choose the camera mode that lets you control it like a computer FPS. That's why. Press right to turn the camera right, left to turn the camera left, and there you go. You pretty much never have to use diagonal directions. Also, if you double-click the right shoulder button, you can lock onto enemies and the camera will automatically shift towards them. You can modify a bunch of panels you get with spells, abilities, and alterations to blocking. For example, you can include round block, which blocks no matter what angle you're attacked from. Or you can include a block that burns enemies that attack you. Also, get this, they finally included status ailments in Kingdom Hearts. That's right, freeze, burn, paralysis, air juggle. Yeah, that's an odd one, but still. This adds a lot to the gameplay. The story is the standard Hearts of Darkness equals Hearts of Light, Kingdom Hearts, Hearts of Darkness. Fair, but still, if you're still playing after Kingdom Hearts 2, you come to expect this kind of nonsense. You know, it's your standard story of Roxas trying to make his way in the organization, making friends with Axel and a mysterious 14th member. But the combat's fun, and that's really all I need. Comboing Heartless up the ass, you know. Number 2. The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Now this is what I'm talking about. A Zelda game on the DS that took everything that was bad about Phantom Hourglass and turned it around. Sure, you have to go back to the same temple over and over again, but you don't have to repeat any of the same areas, which in my opinion killed Phantom Hourglass for me. I hated the Temple of the Ocean King. Now, I just got to the 3rd dungeon, so I don't know everything that's in this game, but the train is actually pretty fun. I think it's a lot more fun than the steam shit from Phantom Hourglass. Also, the dungeon that you repeat over and over again is really, really enjoyable. If you were annoyed by the time limit in Phantom Hourglass, then you should be happy because there is none here. Also, once Link finds certain items, he can stab the phantoms in the back and Zelda can possess them. And there you go, you got your own giant suit of armor walking around destroying your enemies. Now that is an improvement over Phantom Hourglass. The story impresses me. I think it's pretty original that Zelda actually comes with you. Sure, she's a ghost, but it's still very interesting. Also, in case you're unaware, it's not the same Zelda and Link from Phantom Hourglass. The story takes place 100 years after that. I'm enjoying the game. I think the touch controls have been improved. People are gonna complain that there's no D-pad support, but I'm used to it by now, so whatever. If you own a DS, you should own this game. And the number 1 game I enjoyed most in 2009, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Let's see, I've been waiting for a Mario game that lets you play with other people at the same time through the main adventure since the first Super Mario Bros. Why the heck did it take this long? It's always been, oh, we should take turns. Turns are stupid. Turns are one of the lamest things in the beginning of games. New Super Mario Bros. Wii is fun, fun, fun. Me and my brother have played through almost the whole game. We're at World 9, we're trying to beat it, haven't played in a bit, but we plowed through that game. That was fun. The levels are designed well. The coins are really fun to find. They put them in lots of interesting places. Oh, wait, I do have one gripe. Yoshi. I love Yoshi. I think they did him really well. But why is he only in like 5 levels? What's up with that? Why can't we bring him with us? Why is he pulling this Yoshi Island stupidity? Oh, the power-ups. I love the power-ups. The propeller suit might be the greatest flying power-up ever made. I thought all the boss battles were fun. It was always really exciting. It's like, come on, get him over there. Yes. Okay, one more time. Come on, just one more. Yes, we hit him. Yes, this is awesome. Nintendo, thanks for bringing back the Koopa Kids. I really missed them. Even the credits were awesome. You were jumping around, breaking blocks, breaking the words. Oh man, I could go on, but unfortunately YouTube has a stupid... Well, those were the games I enjoyed most. So I will return to talk about Ape Escape later this month. See you then.